there's the bell to start round one. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Perfect counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He misses with that straight left. A perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That bell could... And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They exchange punches. And he misses with the left uppercut. Counter punch caught him clean. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Those counter punches have to hurt. That time counter shot. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. You know that bell with... On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fight has a real good flow to it. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Missing with the hook. Nice counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. A perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They blocked the left there. Beautiful counter shot. Morales is stumbling and bumbling. And Corrales goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot for...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's Clint. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Looking to land the hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Didn't land that jab. Nice counter punch right up. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And down goes Sweet. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Gotta wonder how big. There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on the belly of the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Those counter punches have to hurt. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Can't land that jab. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is